Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of It's Joe Bonsai. It's currently really cold out here in the PNW, and today is going to be the second installment of azaleas. I've got 4 of these technically 3 azaleas and a rhododendron, and they're for my sister and my aunt as gifts. My aunt actually requested them, and so I'm just going to get them done for you. One of them I plan on making into, and it might be this one, because it's got some fairly good branches. I'm thinking about trying to force it down into a cascade, maybe a multi-level cascade with these branches, because they already have this wonderful curve. So I think I might do that. And obviously got to clean it up a bit. Things are just kind of rotting on it. So anyways, let's get to the nitty-gritty. All right, this one actually, I really dig its trunk. This one's got no trunk. Is it got? I don't know. It doesn't look like roots. I'm just gonna clear this away. So it'd be nice if I can get a full cascade out of this. Maybe. Maybe I'll get a full cascade. I don't know. So I could also do this, but I plan on putting it in this cascade pot. So I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of trimming. It is. Okay, that's interesting. That's not a root. Something that's living. Comment below if you know what it is. Honestly, never seen a baby earthworm, but 45 years on this planet, and I've never seen a baby earthworm. That's a little crazy to say. Okay, this thing has a lot of. No wonder it's doing good. Man, this is like a solid block. Okay, I'm about to. Number one, don't. It's too cold out to be doing a bunch of this stuff without like a huge risk, but I'm a risk taker too. These are not for cutting into here, but I mean, that's what I'm gonna get apparently. But this particular azalea is actually going to my aunt. The last azalea I did was for my sister, as was titled on the episode. Well, at least that helped free up a little bit of stuff. That was pretty solid down there. Now, a little later, I'm actually going to go out. I'm going to take a few shots, maybe a little bit of video to post on Unscheduled. And I may have already posted it before this actually airs, because this won't air for another 2 weeks after I've did it. So you know, you gotta get that content out. I enjoy doing this, and a few of my friends have actually said you should actually video yourself doing, you know, this and make a show of it. And well, that just seems to be the thing to do these days. This is just, you take a look at that, it's just root. This thing is not in any danger. Now, I had these, I did do an initial cutting on them when I first got them, because they were about 2 feet tall, and I didn't want them to grow out of control upward and end up with these long trunks that just would have been good for like a bush, like no good for a bonsai when you have a trunk that is the same size all the way up. Let's see if I'll be able to get that in there. Okay. I'll put it like that. So I'll get rid of this side. Currently, it does not look like this thing has a very good nabari, but then again, I haven't been able to get all the way down to the root structure. The nabari, oh man. Oh, guess I did just find some of the root. There's rooting everywhere though. Okay, I currently see 2 surface roots. And they happen to be on the opposite side of this thing so that I can tip it over. So the surface roots are right, there's one. See, I kind of scratched it down to the cambium. And there's one right next to it. It's hard to actually see 1 and 2, but now I'm gonna have to be careful. So there's also a lot of surface roots on top of these that I don't want, that are just the tiny hair-like parts of the root. Oh, there's another root. Okay, I am uncovering. This is not too bad, not too shabby. we'll have a good look in the future. I hope. There's always the chance that I'll mess it up. That'll look nice. And then I'll cascade these down and then cascade these ones down a little bit further. All right. So, here, this junk away. Let's get some wire in here to get it set. There's a lot of space down in here. All right, so first thing I'm going to tackle is getting rid of this thick trunk right here and any associated trunks down there. Because there's too many thick ones right there in the middle. Like, I really don't want that. Looks like that'll end up making a nice. Looks like that right there will end up making a nice hovel or hole or some sort of an inclusion in the future. Let's see. Now, once again, when you do this, things start out looking rough. But hopefully, in the future, it will. It's got a couple branches there. Don't want that branch on the inside. Put it up on the inside. That deal can go away. Now this does have a couple of little branches right here that are fresh, new, and I do want some to come up and fill out the center of the tree up here, but gotta be selective on which ones will do that. Since this is going to be the face of the tree, I've also got to think of how it's going to look over here. It's also way too thick for up there, so I'm just going to basically top this, but there's a couple branches I don't want to disappear. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that. Okay. I got most of it away. Now it's time to think about. Double it up, but all right. I'm about to do a little trick with the wire. Never seen this done before, but I'm currently twisting this wire so that I can make a stronger wire. I'm just twisting it to get it wrapped up. Because I don't want to use my 4.5 millimeter. This is a 2, so technically this is 0.5 millimeter shy. But we're going to go ahead and bring it around here. Plus, now that I'm up here, it can actually give me the room to cut this loop off, or split that loop and actually section it out to a couple of the branches that I want to have interesting cascade effect with. Same with over here. Okay, so that little experiment was kind of not worthy of doing. Just should have just continued on with the two straight wires, because, oh well, live and learn. I'm not a bonsai master. I just play one on TV. Sorry, stupid dad jokes. Now what's nice is these young azalea branches are very forgiving. They've got a lot of ply. So what I want is a cascade . All right. I got a semi-cascade. That looks okay. Get kind of a pad developed down here. I'll wire some of these. Mainly, probably get rid of this one. Looks a little better. And then I'll probably wire these two together to kind of force down more like that. Anyways, now for the next branch, chiz. This will go for the second cascade, semi-cascade. again. This one is just going to be a nuisance, so we'll get rid of that one. And these are too close together, so I'll get rid of that one. Now we're going to remember, this is all an experiment to me right now. Because in general, I don't like to actually wire deciduous trees or shrubs that don't have needles, because they tend to bush out in ways that are just natural and easy. As long as I can do this without destroying it. But the azaleas, again, they're very forgiving. And it's just really nice to kind of get a semi-nice looking pad going on. Which brings us to the all inevitable, if you break it, you bought it. Sorry, Auntie. Oh, actually, that could probably be saved. I'll do that. I'll just break another area. I'm going to get some plastic wrap to go around that, because it didn't break, it split down the junction. So that could look really cool in the future. You know, as Bob Ross would say, happy accidents. So maybe I don't even have to worry about that. Maybe I'll just Alright, you guys are probably hearing a little bit of hail on my roof. And you'll be hearing my dogs going nuts too. Let's see. I do want this one over here. I do need this one. I'm going with... Okay, that one's not savable. Well, it's alright. Okay, there's just one problem, actually. Not a problem. Not a problem. Alright, so again, be careful with your bonsais, because you never know when you're going to break a branch. Now comes a bunch of like final decisions on how to make something. How's it gonna look? Would it look better with this branch or without? And honestly, this looks better with this branch. Just oh, I just found a better face. And now we'll go ahead and get rid of this branch. Okay. Alright. Well, that looks nice. Don't need this one. Okay. Alright. Okay, that looks good. I want that one. And, oh, I want that one. Excuse me. So what you're seeing there is me looping that over with my clippers. And so, alright. Let me get some of these unsightly bits out. I think, since it's below the lip, I think it's definitely classified as a semi-cascade. Alright, see that? Oh man, love that. I also love the second branch coming up here. I think I'm going to lift it up because I want it complementary. Anyways,